En octubre de 2015, un sobre sin remitente llegó a la redacción de un blog tecnológico sueco. Dentro, un DVD con una cadena alfanumérica, que parecía un código de un producto, pero al insertarlo en un ordenador, lo que apareció en la pantalla no era un software, sino una pesadilla digital. Porque hoy voy a hablar sobre uno de los misterios más inquietantes de Internet, el caso de 11B-X-1371. Johnny Kravitzer, editor de Gadgets, fue quien recibió el paquete. Al reproducir el DVD apareció un vídeo inquietante, imágenes distorsionadas, sonidos perturbadores y códigos ocultos en la pantalla. Este se quedó intrigado, por lo que decidió publicar esto en su blog y desató una ola de especulaciones en varios blogs. Recibimos una carta de Polonia que contenía un CD realmente extraño. En el disco está escrito lo que parece ser una clave de producto, sin embargo, al examinar el contenido del CD, queda bastante claro que se trata de algún tipo de rompecabezas. Aquí, usuarios de todo el mundo comenzaron a analizar el video. Descubrieron que contenía códigos binarios, imágenes ocultas y referencias a casos reales de asesinatos, como el exterminador de Boston. Los investigadores llegaron a la conclusión de que el video fue filmado en el antiguo sanatorio Zofiówka, en Polonia, entre 2013 y 2015.
Can you tell us who you are?
Arthur Warner Wright, I'm the creator of 11B-X-1371 and 11B-1369.
Can you take out the mask for us?
Yes, of course.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello again.
En enero de 2016, un hombre llamado Parker Warner Wright se identificó como el creador del video. Afirmó que era un proyecto artístico y lanzó una secuela, 11B-1369. Sin embargo, muchos se preguntan, ¿es esta la verdad completa o parte de una narrativa más compleja? Algunos creen que el video es una amenaza de bioterrorismo, mientras que otros lo ven como una campaña de marketing viral o un experimento de realidad alternativa. Lo que sí es indiscutible es que 11BX1371 ha dejado una gran marca en la historia de los misterios de Internet. Entonces, el caso de 11BX1371 sigue siendo casi un enigma sin resolver, con solo algunos videos hablando del tema. ¿Y qué mensaje oculto contiene y quién está detrás de él? Esto ha sido todo por mi parte, y aquí os dejo la entrevista traducida por Yoshimitsu Kaleon.
Hello, Parker.
Hello.
Can you tell us who you are?
Arthur Warner Wright, I'm the creator of 11B-X-1371 and 11B-1369.
Can you take out the mask for us?
Yes, of course.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello again.
Hello.
Hello. Can you tell me something about you, your personality?
Well, I grew up traveling the world. My family never stayed around anywhere very long, so I took it upon myself to kind of follow that as I grew up, and I never stayed anywhere very long. I always traveled the world and experienced things. That's just the way that I enjoy life.
What was the purpose of these movies?
I have this vision of the world, a view of things through my travels, experiences, and I've seen things throughout my entire life that have been kind of painful, disinformation, a type of gleeful ignorance, where people go about life happily blind. They think that they know things because it feels good, and the intent of my work is to make everything uncomfortable for them, because life is uncomfortable. It's not something that we can go through with a smile on our face and think that bad things aren't happening.
You are some kind of teacher of humanity?
Yes, I would actually think to some degree I am, and I think that that is evident in my work and the way that it has gained its following.
What is your message to the world in the first and the second movie?
In the first video, in 1371, I had there's a clear message, and I don't really want to give it away too much, but it has a lot to do with censorship and the way that people view the media, the way that people simply accept what the media hands them. And again, it was exemplary of 1371 and the way that the media blew up around it and wanted to assign negative connotations to it. I'm a terrorist. I'm warning the world of some kind of terrorist activity. When the Paris attacks happened, there was such a frenzy around it, and it was totally unintentional. People away from the idea that they simply need to do what society says. There's a certain vision of art, and art's supposed to fit inside this certain little framework of paintings or movies or, music, things like that. And everybody's told what that is, and if something's outside of that little frame, people freak out. And I'm trying to get a message across that you don't necessarily always have to freak out. Just because there's somebody there flashing up hidden messages on the screen, maybe those hidden messages are simply there to draw you in. In X1371, there were certain hidden messages that I put in there just to draw people in. Gave it to the world, sending it to Gadgets, which is a tech blog. One of the biggest questions I get is, why did you send it to Gadgets, a tech blog? Why didn't you send it to a major news outlet? Well, if I would have sent it to a major news outlet, I have a feeling that the FBI would have come knocking on my door, because that would be a little bit more threatening.
Or they ignored you.
Right, or they would have simply ignored it because, here's some kind of hoax. So you send it to a tech blog, and then message with 1371, and following through with 1369 is, don't fall into what the media feeds you. Don't just watch it and go, I trust them. They know what they're talking about. They're doing the reporting. They're right, which is the way that people go about life.
I think it's a great message. When I saw at the beginning the first Strange movie, I was thinking that's commercial of some sci-fi series. It was mistake. What was the biggest mistake of people who try to understand your movies?
I think probably one of the biggest mistakes is trying to think that I'm approaching one particular problem. I'm not trying to approach one specific thing. I'm approaching several different things at the same time. I'm approaching education. I'm approaching hidden messages in the media. I'm approaching our idea of hidden messages in the media. Hidden messages in movies. Disney has, all types of hidden things all over their...
The Illuminati?
I've answered this once before, and I'll answer it again. I haven't been Illuminati for a few days, but usually it happens within the first 10 minutes after an orgasm.
Yes, you write it very often on your fan page.